And on behalf of the Royal Agriculture Society and the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company, welcome to the fifth and final round of our State of Origin Rodeo Series between New South Wales and Queensland. Well, the first two nights of our series saw New South Wales dominate. Round number 3, the boys from the Sunshine State got the win, but here last night, in our fourth round, we witnessed first-class rodeo competition and New South Wales got the points. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the Spotless Stadium, the most unique and best rodeo arena here in Australia, New South Wales have won 3 out of 4 rounds and look to regain the title in our State of Origin series here tonight. But if Queensland come out and dominate all 4 events here tonight, they may just have the last say, as their pride is certainly on the line here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without any further ado, I would like to welcome into the arena, led out by their home state hero, Mr. Riley Gibb and the Queensland Cowboys. Come on, Sydney. Let's give him a big warm welcome to the Spotless Stadium here on night number 5 of our State of Origin Rodeo Series. Good luck, Riley, and good luck to all his colleagues tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from all walks of life, from rural and regional parts of New South Wales, led in by their inspirational team leader, Mr. Joel Mansell and the New South Wales Cowboys. Let's hear it for them, Sydney. They've come far south from the Rock in southern New South Wales, right up to that beautiful town of Moree out in the west. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before we commence round number 5 of our State of Origin Rodeo Series, we take this opportunity to pause for an anthem that makes each and every one of us feel very, very lucky to live in this lucky country. And tonight, Siobhan McGrath from the Australian Institute of Music will sing our very own Australian national anthem. So if I could please ask you all to be upstanding and gentlemen to remove your hats.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Oh yeah, what beautiful vocals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our Queensland and New South Wales competitors as we come down to the final night of our State of Origin Rodeo Series. And we started off with our first event here tonight, which will be our Bareback competition. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the arena our pickup riders from the Upper Horton of New South Wales, Mr. Peter Kelly, and from Cowra, Mr. Jason Bazant, the 2 horsemen tonight. And Australia, how about a big Australian welcome to Mr. Dennis Holstead?
Hey, buddy. How are you? Whoa, what a fun night. Here we go again. Last one. How's everybody doing? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That's all right. So we don't need a lot of people here to make noise, Jake.
No, we certainly don't, Dennis.
Hey.
And I'd also like to welcome into the arena our professional judges here tonight, Mr. Darryl Kong and Mr. Dale Carter, as we get set to go bareback riding here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start it off with Team New South Wales. This is Clint Pickering, the 30-year-old farrier from Mendoran in Central West New South Wales. Cat Blue is the name of the horse that he has drawn tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company. Now, I tell you what, he's a guy that's put some massive scores together. He was 82 points here last night in the competition. Let's get it on for your home state of New South Wales. This is Clint Pickering on the horse called Cat Blue. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, he's there for that 8-second siren. Come on, New South Wales, let's give him a big warm welcome to Sydney, Clint Pickering. Well, once again, the bareback riding is the most physical and demanding event on the Cowboys' body. We'll wait for the numbers to come through from our professional rodeo judges. That suitcase type handle, they lay back and let it all hang out. And we've got a score tonight of 71 points for Clint here tonight, 71.
Come on, give him a hand.
Now, in the way in which our interstate rodeo concept works, it's all about outscoring your opposing rider. As we get set to go to a 23-year-old cowboy from Claremont in central Queensland, this is Straub Jones. Mistaken Identity is the name of the horse that he has drawn here tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company. Now, if Straub wants 2 points for his state, he has to outscore that last score of 71 points. A man that comes from the heart of the beef industry, just north of Emerald up there in central Queensland, Straub Jones. He was 71 points in the round of the competition here last night. He's a young man that spent 2 years on the Canadian rodeo circuit. Let's see if he can get a good start on this little bay horse called Mistaken Identity. Once again, the Queensland Cowboy comes to town tonight.
Whoa, that was a good ride right there,
well,
buddy.
ladies and gentlemen, that's a great way for Queensland to open up their concept here tonight in the bareback competition. As Mr. Peter Kelly will move forward. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he's safely on the ground. Let's hear it for the boy from central Queensland, Straub Jones.
Oh. Sounded pretty quiet there. You know what we need to do here, Jake?
What do we need to do, Dennis?
We need to take a little survey right now.
Right.
How many people here from Queensland? 2 people. How many from New South Wales? I guess there's no question who we're cheering for.
There is no question who we're cheering for. 78 points there for Straub Jones. So in that matchup, it will be 2 points to Queensland, 1 to New South Wales. 2 points to Queensland.
Okay, you 2 people from Queensland, come on, clap.
Well, we get set to move down to Ben Lees from Singleton in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales, the 2017 Australian All-Round Champion Cowboy. This is Drought Relief. This is the matchup in the bareback competition. Let's see if the Singleton-based boy can get it done. Oh, New South Wales, your hometown cowboy tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. That's what you get when you put 2 champions together in the Spotless Stadium tonight in Sydney. As Peter Kelly moves in there and he's going to put him safely on the ground. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Australian All-Round Champion Cowboy. As you can see on that big screen replay, you can see this horse, folks, give the Cowboy every opportunity to post a high-scoring ride. And you talk about high-scoring rides. How about the highest score of the week in the bareback bronc riding? 84 championship points.
Yeah. That's good watching right there.
It certainly was, Dennis. That's what you get when you put 2 champions together.
Kind of like you and me.
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
maybe not quite the same, Jake.
No. I reckon that's right. Well, we're going to get set to move down to Chris Woodward from Gladstone in Queensland. Kiss Me Quick is the name of the horse that he has drawn. He was 73 in the round of the competition. Let's see if the Queenslanders up to the task. Well, it's getting a little hairy and scary tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, he's been put to the ground, and it's the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company that dislodges a Queensland Cowboy.
That horse is named after you, Jake.
What, Kiss Me Quick?
Kiss Me Quick. How was your day today? You have a good day today?
My day was very good, Dennis. I checked out the sights of the Sydney show last time. It's going to be sad to leave this place.
You know what I did today?
What'd you do?
I got a set of golf clubs for my wife.
You got a set of golf clubs for your wife.
The best trade I ever made.
The best trade you ever made.
I'm just kidding.
That's not very nice, you know.
What's that?
That's not very nice.
I take my wife everywhere I go.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. You know why?
Why?
That way I don't have to kiss her goodbye.
Well, we're going to move down to Harley Macken, the 20-year-old cattle and grain farmer from Lake Jellicoe here in New South Wales.
You're not even married. You don't even know about that stuff.
Tonight he's drawn the horse here tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company, a horse called Brumby Jack. Now, this horse has been a very consistent horse in our State of Origin Rodeo Series. If this guy can be good enough to ride this horse, it's going to be a big score. Let's get it on for the big, long-legged cowboy from Lake Jellicoe. And once again, he's riding under the biggest stadium in the country, ladies and gentlemen, and sees out the welcome whistle. The man delivers, Free State of New South Wales, as our RM Williams boys put him on the ground. Come on, Sydney, let's welcome the Lake Jellicoe cowboy to the big smoke here this week. Well, it will be a marking tonight of 72 points, 72 tonight for Harley Macken.
I'm talking to you about a wife. How old are you? You don't have a wife.
I'm somewhere between 21 and 30.
Well, you're definitely not the pickup man's age.
No, I'm not that old.
I'll give you a tip. Little tip about marriage, buddy.
What's that?
This is what you're going to learn when you get married.
Right.
Man is head of the family, no question about it.
Yep, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, and the woman's the neck, and she can turn the head any way she wants. You'll learn that real quick.
Yep, I'll learn it real quick, you reckon? Well, let's go to a young 22-year-old cowboy from Longreach in Western Queensland. This is Andy Padrana. Valley Girl is the name of the horse that he has drawn tonight. Now, Andy is an alternate. He come in for an injured rider by the name of Travis Heeb. This young cowboy is one of the rising stars in the bareback competition. Let's get it on here tonight for the boy from Western Queensland. Once again, he certainly goes out after that great little horse in the competition. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, for the stockman from the outback. And as you can see, his hand is caught in that rigging there. In a spot of bother as our pickup riders will move in there and take control of the situation. Well, his hand caught in there. This is a very dangerous situation in our RM Williams boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the stockman from Longreach. Well, you can see why it is the most physical and demanding event on the cowboy's body. Boy, oh boy, as you can see, his hand was locked into that suitcase rigging. Now, the cowboy is a left-handed rider. He's fallen off to the offside of that arm, so his hand has rolled forward and is locked into that suitcase-type handle. But once again, the RM Williams pickup riders do a tremendous job.
Wow, that got a little Western.
It certainly did, Dennis.
And you know what? Look at the kid. He's walking. Come on, give him a hand. That's a tough kid right there.
Well, I tell you what, Dennis, the scores come through here tonight. How about a score of 73 points, ladies and gentlemen? That'll be 2 points to Queensland, 1 to New South Wales in that matchup. A great job by the cowboy from Longreach as we get set to turn our eyes and attention down to the time event into the arena for our steer wrestling.
I think I would have taken 0 and not the beating myself.
I tell you what, he took a beating, didn't he?
Oh, what a day. That's stuff that happens to me. Anything weird happens to me.
Everything weird happens to you.
No, I'm serious.
Well, what's happened?
Well, I just bought a camouflage shirt.
You bought a camouflage shirt?
One of those camouflage ones, you know the camouflage?
Yeah.
Now I put it in the closet. I can't find it. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I got kicked out of the zoo for feeding the monkeys. That's weird.
Yep.
You know what I was feeding them?
What were you feeding them?
To the lions.
The lions? Well, no wonder you got kicked out.
But I got to tell you, the weirdest thing happened today.
What was that?
Today I was in a restaurant and I seen the prettiest girl I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is that right?
So I went up to tell her how beautiful she was.
Yep.
And just as I got to her, she sneezed and out popped her glass eye.
Out popped a glass eye?
Boom! I caught it right in midair.
Gee whiz.
I gave it back to her. She bought me lunch. She bought me a drink. And at the end, she gave me a kiss right there.
She gave you a kiss. Well, that's lovely. That's sweet.
I said, do you do that for every guy? She said, nope, you just happened to catch my eye. You know what freaked me out, though, Jake?
What was that?
What really freaked me out is when I was leaving, she said, hey, rodeo clown. I said, what? She said, I'll keep an eye out for you. That freaked me out.
That would freak you out. Well, we're going to get set to move down to the tandem event of our rodeo competition, our steer wrestling. Now, both competitors will compete at the one time. We work under a red, amber, and green light system. Representing New South Wales, we have a 26-year-old farrier by the name of Andrew Atkins. He will go against the 25-year-old cowboy from Townsville in North Queensland. This is Travis Munro. Well, Andrew Atkins put on a clinic in our steer wrestling competition. Let's see if he can get another good qualified run on the board for his team of New South Wales. Travis Munro is probably one of the hottest young rookie cowboys in our steer wrestling competition. Okay, Queensland, New South Wales. Well, we're going to leave that one up to our two professionals in the arena here tonight, Travis Munro and Andrew Atkins.
Boy, that was fast.
That was quick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got it from the horse's mouth. It'll be 2 points to New South Wales, 1 to Queensland. 2 points to New South Wales, 1 to Queensland. As you see them leave them galloping horses onto the back of the steer.
From the horse's mouth.
Takes the steer by the nose and lays him down on his side with all 4 feet lying in the one direction. That's how our steer wrestling competition. This is for the big men's event of Rodeo, Dennis. This is how it's known.
Kind of guys like myself and you.
Oh, I don't know about myself.
Hey, pickup man, you need a hand? I respect my elders. Look at this pickup man. You're so old, when you went to school, they never even had history class yet.
Well, that's Peter Kelly there, Dennis.
That guy?
Yeah, he's the best pickup man in the country.
You don't have to be good looking to be a pickup man.
They might say the same thing about rodeo clowns.
You could make an onion cry.
Well, as we get set to go with our next matchup tonight in our steer wrestling competition, representing the boys from north of the border in Queensland, this will be Lachlan O'Neill, a 23-year-old steer wrestling competitor who was the 2017 Australian champion. He will go against the team captain, the inspirational leader from New South Wales, Joel Mansell from Goulburn. Now, Joel is the 2010-2011 Australian all-round champion cowboy. This is going to be a battle of the Titans once again here tonight. Let's see who can get the 2 points for their state. It's New South Wales and Queensland, and the green light's on. Okay, Joel Mansell's made himself a catch, folks. Hey, how about it, ladies and gentlemen, for your New South Wales captain, Joel Mansell.
What happened on the other?
Well, it looks like it will be 2 points to New South Wales, none to Queensland, ladies and gentlemen. The New South Wales boys are taking control in our steer wrestling competition. Well, as we're going to come down to the final matchup here tonight. What's that, Dennis?
I think the pickup man's still a little upset about last night.
I reckon he, and so he should be.
Well, it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault.
She called, hey, don't, she called me, it's not my, hey, don't, look at my hat. His wife called me, I didn't call her.
Well, I suppose there's not, yeah, well, it really isn't your fault, is it?
No, I just answered the phone and now he's all upset.
Yeah, well,
hey,
I can see your point.
Hey, pickup man, you come over here again, I'll lay a whooping on you.
Well, as we come down to the final matchup in our steer wrestling competition, representing Queensland, we have the 22-year-old second-generation captain. This is Riley Gibb. Now, his father, Mark Gibb, captained his state here for 10 consecutive years. He will go against a 28-year-old grazier from Cassillis in New South Wales. This is Tim Richardson, a former Australian rookie steer wrestling champion and a man that's been to the national finals on many occasions. Let's get it on. Two of the hottest young cowboys in the steer wrestling competition. Okay, Queensland have got the catch.
Whoa.
Well, it looks like that time, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be 2 points to Queensland, Riley Gibb. 1 to Mr. Tim Richardson. Well, that winds down our steer wrestling competition as we look to the scoreboard here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's the boys in maroon on 7, but it's the home state of New South Wales on 9.
Hey, pickup man, it's not my fault. Hey, pickup man, she called me, I didn't call her. You're taking this far too personal. Hey, 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 pickup man, hey, you're taking this too personal. Jeez.
Are you all right, Dennis?
My underwear's in a thong position.
I bet you it is.
Hey, pickup man, you put him up there, you pull him out.
That's what you get when you upset the pickup man.
Hey, oh, how do you wear those thong underwear? That's weird. Okay, I was just kidding. You win, you win, you win. I'm out. The pickup man took that a little personal, I think.
He certainly did. He certainly did.
You know,
well, we're going to get set to move down, Dennis, to our saddle bronc riding competition.
You know what we need to do, though, Jake?
What do we need to do?
We only got a few people here tonight.
Yep,
But
it's
I'll
the
bet
last
you
day of the Sydney show.
But I'll bet you these people can make as much noise as the 23,000.
I reckon they can. What are we going to do?
Let's get them clapping. Give us a clapping
Let's get 'em
song.
clapping.
Come on, let's see if we can get the clapping song. Come on. Come on, everybody, come on. On the other side, come on. Come on.
Well, we're going to move down to our next event on the program here tonight in our State of Origin Rodeo Series. And this will be the Saddle Bronc Riding, the classic event of Australian rodeo competition. Well, let's move down to our first matchup for New South Wales. This will be the Currabubula saddle maker, Denny Swadling. He takes on the horse here tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company, a horse by the name of Take Me Easy. Now, 2 nights ago, Denny was a massive 82 points. He was 72 last night. Here is the senior competitor in our saddle bronc riding competition, competing here at his 12th round of our grueling rodeo competition here in Sydney. Now, this is a very good horse, ladies and gentlemen. He will expose this cowboy in every possible way. Let's get it on for the saddle maker by trade, ladies and gentlemen. Picture perfect competition. Hey, Sydney, let's lay it on your New South Wales competitor here tonight, Denny Swadling. Well, he's safely on the ground, folks. Let's hear it for the cowboy from Currabubula. As I said, 12th consecutive night competing, and that guy's body is certainly hurting, but he done his state proud tonight with a qualified ride, and we'll wait for the numbers to come through from Mr. Dale Carter and Mr. Darryl Kong. And we've got a score tonight for Denny of 79 points, 79 for Denny Swadling. Well, let's move down to the young cowboy that comes to us from Townsville in North Queensland. Well, he's got to be better than 79 points to get his 2 points for his home state of Queensland. This is 29-year-old competitor Colin Fry. He has matched up against the 3 times Australian Saddle Bronc Horse of the Year, the horse called Moves Like Jagger. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself a very, very good vantage point. Here is the 3 times Australian Saddle Bronc Horse of the Year. Colin Fry has got the matchup of a lifetime here tonight as he gets set to do battle in the Spotless Stadium. The Grazier from Queensland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see why. How about a round of applause for the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company and that outstanding horse tonight. One of the greatest saddle bronc horses of all time for Moves Like Jagger.
The guy had a few moves when he come off, too.
Well, I tell you what, Dennis, I've got the latest stat on that horse here tonight. That horse has had 5 trips in this arena, and not one single cowboy has rode that horse at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. So that just goes to show the outstanding animal athlete, the one called Moves Like Jagger.
Bring it out. That's a good present for my mother-in-law right there. I'd like to see, actually, who am I kidding? I'd need something bigger than that, like an elephant.
Well, as we get set to move down to chute number 5 here tonight, folks, we're going to get set to go to the 2017 Australian runner-up saddle bronc riding competitor. He's a 26-year-old cowboy from Tamworth. This is Ben Maidham, Victoria's Secret is the name of the horse that he has drawn here tonight. Now, he was the 2015 International Rodeo Association runner-up saddle bronc riding champion. A man that spent 3 years in Canada and the United States of America.
I want to know how they named this horse Victoria's Secrets.
I got no idea. Well, let's get it on here tonight, folks. This is Ben Maidham on Victoria's Secret. Oh, once again, the runner-up Australian champion, and you can see why tonight. Well, there it is, folks. Once again, the cowboy's up for that 8-second duration required as he makes his way into our RM Williams pickup riders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's lay it on him here tonight for the country music capital cowboy, Mr. Ben Maidham.
Man, do you think these guys are a little beat up after 12 nights in a row?
Well, after 12 nights, their bodies are certainly hurting, Dennis, in the most toughest sport in our saddle bronc riding, as the numbers will come through tonight, and we have a score of 74 points from our rodeo officials here tonight. 74.
Hey, look at that right there. That doesn't happen every day, Jake.
What's that, Dennis?
Right there.
What?
Look at right there, that blonde hair girl waving at me.
A blonde waving to you?
She's good looking too. Hello, darling. Hello. Right there.
Tell you what, there's something wrong.
Hey. Turn it off. It hasn't been that. Hey. It hasn't been that long. Make me look good. Make me look good. Make me look good.
Make you look good.
Are you serious?
All right, let's go to Jack Capewell's the Greenchester, Queensland Cowboy. Let's get it on for him here tonight, folks. One of the nation's finest in the classic event of rodeo. And once again, the little colourful horse tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company, Miss Rodeo, shows off the big long-legged cowboy from up there in Greenchester, Queensland. Hey, folks, let's hear it for one of the nation's finest in the saddle bronc riding at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. As you can see, that little colourful mare tonight, Miss Rodeo, jumps and kicks nicely, and the fluent spurring motion shown in our big screen replay exposes that cowboy to our professional rodeo judges. Well, it's a score of 76 tonight, Jack. So that'll be 2 points to Queensland, 1 to New South Wales in that matchup. 2 points to Queensland, 1 to New South Wales.
Look at all the kids we got here. I guess today was half-price kid day, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
See all the kids we got here
We've
tonight?
got a great roll-up.
You know what I can't figure out, though?
What's that?
Well, nowadays, kids are a little mixed up.
Little mixed up? How do you mean?
Well, you ever see they wear their pants like this?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Hey, how are you? How can you even do anything when your pants are like this?
Well, you've got a point.
You could park a truck in here.
Yeah.
Pull your pants up. And then, hey, this is the best part. This is the rodeo announcer right here. This is Jake.
Leave me right out of it.
This is Jake.
No, that's not funny, Dennis. You leave me right out of it.
I
did not wear my pants like that. Well, we're going to go this time to the young cowboy, Josh Barnett, the horsebreaker from Singleton in New South Wales. And once again, the young cowboy certainly goes out after that great bronc. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's his first time to the Sydney Royal Easter Show in 2018. Let's hear it for him in the Spotless Stadium tonight, Josh Barnett. Well, once again, the judges put pen to paper. They got 1 to 25 for the cowboy style, a further 1 to 25 for the livestock's bucking style, and we've got a 73-point marking here tonight for Mr. Josh Barnett, 73. Well, as we come down to the final matchup in our saddle bronc riding competition here tonight, let's go to a 23-year-old cowboy that calls Warwick in southeast Queensland home. He's a cattle buyer by trade, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lachlan Miller. Jailhouse Rock is the name of the horse that he's drawn. Now, last night he failed to get a score for his state, so he's looking to make a redemption here tonight. The big long-legged 6'2" cowboy, and once again gets tapped off here tonight for the southeast Queensland competitor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's had a very tough week in Sydney as he waves to you up there in the grandstands tonight. That is Lachlan Miller. Well, let's hear it for him now, ladies and gentlemen. He's safely on the ground in our rodeo competition. Well, just while I got a moment, I'll just catch up with young Lachlan. Hey, Lachlan, congratulations here tonight. I know you head to Canada straight after Sydney. You must be very excited. Good little horse tonight from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company, that Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah, mate, he's a great little pony. I've been on him a few years ago when he was just a young colt, but he stepped up tonight, gave me a real great trip. It's great to be down here.
Well done, young man, and we'll wait for the scores to come through. We've got a score of 79 points here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be 2 points to Queensland, 1 to New South Wales in that matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on in here, Dennis? What's going on?
What's that?
What are we doing? We're about to run a bull ride.
I come out here to help the pickup man.
You come out here to help the pickup man.
I bought my trick horse.
What's the name of your trick horse?
What's my trick horse's name?
Yeah.
2x4.
2x4.
Yeah.
He's aptly named.
Well, he's a stud, you dummy.
He's a stud.
You announcers don't catch on too quick, do you? Something you would never be a 2x4, I'll tell you that.
Hey, no. Listen, that's not real nice.
I'm telling you what, this is my trick horse, 2x4.
He's your trick horse.
And I can tell you right now, this horse will do more tricks than any horse you got in the Royal Easter Show. You could bring a polo horse, a jumping horse, a rodeo horse. You could bring a bull, I don't care.
Well, do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
Excuse me?
Do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
$100.
$100, you're on.
$100 says my horse does more tricks than any horse you can bring in here.
I reckon I got a horse that can outdo your 2x4.
You got a jumper?
No.
A polo horse?
Something better.
What's better than that?
I got the pickup rider, Mr. Peter Kelly, the R.M. Williams pickup rider here at the Sydney Show. I reckon he can outdo your horse.
That guy already hates me.
Yeah, well, he's going to outdo your 2x4.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You're a guy. I'd like to take you on. I will.
For $100.
$100.
The green note.
Okay, what do you want us to do first?
Well, I want you to gallop up there and do a big stop.
Okay, I'll go first. Yeah, yeah. Come on, 3x4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, that's not too bad.
I got him. Whoa, Trigger.
That's not too bad. Righto,
Good job,
Peter, it's your
2x4.
turn. Oh, yeah, stop.
Are you serious? That's the best you
Look
can
at
do?
him put his hind legs underneath him. I reckon he's better than you, Dennis.
What else? What do you want next?
Well, I want you to back up. Can you back up? Will he back up?
Whoa, whoa, back.
Oh, you got him
Back.
soft in the mouth.
Oh, look at you. Pretty smart.
Oh, I still reckon Peter's got a better horse than you.
I think 2x4 has done every trick so far.
I want you to turn to the right.
To the right?
To the right.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Well, I still think the pickup man's in front of you.
Trying to steal the show, aren't you?
Turn to the left.
Yeah. Huh.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I reckon I've just about got you to do everything that I can think of.
No, buddy, you don't. You didn't win $100.
I reckon my
No, you didn't win $100. No, you didn't win $100.
My $100 is safe.
I have one trick left.
What possibly could you have left?
I have one trick left.
What's that?
Let's see you do that, huh? You couldn't do that, can you?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our Canadian funny man here this week at the Sydney show, Mr. Dennis Holstead. Well, we're just about to come down to our final event on the program, but I tell you what, Dennis, how have you enjoyed your stay in Sydney here this week?
You know what, buddy? You guys in Australia have been the nicest people in the world. Thank you, Sydney, for having me. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen of Sydney, we've come down to the final event of our 2018 State of Origin Rodeo Series. Ladies and gentlemen of Sydney, are you ready for the bull riding competition?
Whoa,
hang on a minute.
Whoa. No.
Now, listen here.
That was weak.
I'm a little deaf in my left ear and I could not hear one thing. I'm going to ask you one more time here in the Spotless Stadium.
Come on.
Sydney, are you ready for the bull riding competition?
Come on!
Well, we're going to get set to move it down and it will be Team New South Wales.
Come on.
That will open the batting here tonight in our rodeo competition. And as we look to the big spotless scoreboard, we have Queensland on 11, but it's a home state. The New South Wales Cowboys on 13 points here tonight. As we come down to Bryden Atkins, the 22-year-old bull rider here tonight. The bull that he has drawn in this round of the competition is a bull called Oasis. Well, Bryden is a second-generation bull riding competitor. His father, Steve, is a former Australian champion. So far, Bryden has not had the week that he would hope for, representing New South Wales in our rodeo competition. But tonight, he can turn the tables. He can be the victor here in our third and final round. A cowboy that's competed on the international scene. Let's get it on tonight, Sydney, for Bryden Atkins. Well, once again, we welcome into the arena our protection clowns representing Queensland, Mr. Wade Nichelle, and representing New South Wales, Brodie Moss. But unfortunately here tonight, the New South Wales competitor is on the ground before that required 8-second whistle.
You didn't see me standing here?
I've already introduced you. You've had enough limelight.
No, those guys only protect one cowboy. Look I got to protect like 5,000 people.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm keeping everybody safe.
You're keeping everybody safe. Well, if you're in control, we're all in trouble.
Huh?
If you're in control, we're all in trouble.
Why do you got to pick on me?
Well, we're going to get set to move down to our next competitor representing Queensland. He's a 22-year-old bull rider from Kuya in southeast Queensland.
Whoa.
This is Jack MacArthur. Chandelier is the name of the bull that he has drawn here tonight. Well, 2 nights ago, Jack posted the highest score in the bull riding competition we've seen in the State of Origin this year with a massive 85-point marking. He's a second-generation bull rider. And believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, this young cowboy stands over 6'2" tall, and he is very, very proud. Of course, the 2017 Australian bull riding champion. Let's see if he can be there for 8 seconds tonight as he needs that valuable 2 points for Queensland. Okay,
on,
Jack MacArthur's a competitor tonight. Well, unfortunately, as we look to the two
Over here.
professional rodeo judges, Mr. Darryl Kong and Dale Carter, it will be a no score. But ladies and gentlemen of Sydney, let's hear it for the boy from Kuya tonight, Jack MacArthur.
Hey, Jake.
What's that, Dennis?
You know what? We
What?
got to do something else.
What are we got to do?
Well, you know how you just asked me how I liked it here in Sydney and thanked
Yeah.
me and all that?
Yeah.
Do you know who we owe a big thank you to?
Who's that?
How about all the volunteers over here that set up this rodeo arena every day?
They do a professional
And that do
job,
everything
don't
in
they?
here. You guys right there, thank you very much
Wonderful
for everything
job.
you guys
Big round
do.
of applause,
Come on,
ladies
let's
and
hear it
gentlemen.
for the volunteer. Come on.
Well, as we get set to move down to the 21-year-old bull rider this time from the Rock in southern New South Wales, this is Michael Beard. Well, he has drawn a bull tonight by the name of High Roller. Well, this year, in 2017, this young guy went to his first national finals rodeo in Tamworth. He's a rising star in the sport of bull riding competition. Let's get it on for the young jockey weight cowboy, Michael Beard. Well, too much power and too much strength here tonight, and it will be a no score, ladies and gentlemen. The New South Wales competitor down before that 8-second whistle.
Come here, over here. Your mother's a cow, your sister's a heifer. You better leave.
Oh, yeah. That worked, Dennis.
Yeah, see that? He knows.
He does know.
Don't fool with the rodeo
He knows the
clown.
sound of your voice after 12 long nights.
He should.
Well, let's get set to move down to our final Queensland, our second Queensland bull rider here tonight. This will be a 21-year-old cowboy from Townsville. This is Braden Welby. And I tell you what, he's drawn one of the top bulls from the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company tonight, a bull called Up From Below. Second generation bull riding competitor, this young guy. His father, Brian, was a former Australian bull riding champion. Now, Braden has not quite had the week here in the Spotless Stadium. He's failed to post a score in our first 4 rounds. So tonight, there's a little pride on the line. There's a little pride on the line for the Sunshine State competitor. Well, once again, that black bull, the bull called Up From Below, just lost his feet here tonight and went out over the dashboard with a no score. As you can see when we get that replay on that big screen, you'll see the power and strength these bulls. These bulls weigh in excess of 950 kilos, and boy, oh boy, when you're out that far on his side, there is certainly no place to recover. Well, as we get set to come down, ladies and gentlemen, to the final New South Wales bull rider here in the series. This is a 26-year-old competitor by the name of Nathan West from Braidwood in southern New South Wales. The bull that he has drawn here tonight is a bull called Back in Business. Well, this young guy is looking for his first qualified ride here tonight, and I tell you what, he needs a home crowd support. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the Spotless Stadium, let's cheer. Let's be loud for your home state bull rider, Nathan West, as he gets set to do battle on Back in Business.
Yoo-hoo. Over here. Over
Well,
here. Hello.
ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately here tonight it will be a no score. Once again, our competitors fail to qualify, and it is the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company that puts a young cowboy to the ground. Well, Dennis,
Uh-oh. This is the bull.
we have come down to the final matchup of our State of Origin Rodeo Series for 2018, and I could not think of a better way to wind the script down here this year, ladies and gentlemen, than to have the 4 times Australian Bucking Bull of the Year here tonight, the bull called Eye Candy. He is matched up against the bull rider from Julia Creek. This is Harry Bridges. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a little bit of noise in the crowd. Let's start clapping as we get set to watch the 4 times Australian Bucking Bull of the Year. They have never,
Come on.
ever
Everybody
had
cheer.
a successful qualified ride on this bull.
Get ready. When we say, everybody's going to cheer when we say go.
This Julia Creek rider, he needs your support, Sydney. He needs your encouragement to get him across the line. This is a 4 times Australian Bucking Bull of the Year. Never been ridden on the Australian rodeo circuit.
Never been rode this bull?
Never ever been ridden for 8 seconds. Can the Queensland Cowboy turn the tables here tonight? And what a venue. Here in the Spotless Stadium, the best rodeo arena in Australia.
How many want to see this guy ride this bull? Come on!
Well, Sydney, he needs your support. He needs your help here tonight to get him across the line. Harry Bridges, the 24-year-old bull rider, slides forward here tonight. Let's get it on, Sydney. Let's make some noise. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company that puts the Queensland into the ground. How about a big round of applause for that outstanding animal athlete? The one called Eye Candies. You can see the quickness and the speed and the power and strength that bull delivers to the cowboy here tonight. No score for Harry Bridges.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks, buddy.
Thanks very much, Dennis. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Mr. Dennis Halstead, 7 times Canadian Comedy Clown of the Year, and it's great to have him in the land down under.
Thank you for having me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as that brings to an end another great State of Origin Rodeo series here in the Spotless Stadium for 2018. I'd like to call forward here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with a massive 11 points in the competition. How about a big round of applause for Mr. Riley Gibb and the Queensland Cowboys? The boys from the Sunshine have certainly done their state very proud here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, from rural and regional parts of New South Wales and the victors of our State of Origin Rodeo Series, ladies and gentlemen of Sydney, how about a big round of applause for Joel Mansell and the New South Wales Cowboys? Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Joel. And of course, congratulations, Riley. Hey, Riley. I tell you what, very, very tough series this year in Sydney, but you boys have done a tremendous job. And once again, congratulations on your efforts. And how does it feel to lead such a great team of young cowboys here this week in Sydney?
Yeah, it's unreal, really. These boys give 100% all week. It's always hard coming down here against such a great New South Wales team, but you wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So, yeah, we'll be back.
Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Riley and the Queensland Cowboys? Hey, Joel, you're getting pretty good at these interviews here in Sydney. Hey, once again, congratulations. It's been a great series, and you boys have certainly stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. The boys have dug deep all week. Queensland side's really stuck it on us too and made it difficult for us, but the boys have really dug deep and got the job done, and that's what counts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause? He has led from the front, Mr. Joel Mansell. Well, as we make our official presentation here this year at the Sydney Royal Easter Show, and of course both states have been riding for the Vickery Family Perpetual Trophy. Now this is donated, and I'd like to call forward Mr. Rob Vickery to present the shield to our winning captain, Mr. Joel Mansell, the captain of New South Wales. Well, as Mr. Vickery makes a presentation to Mr. Joel Mansell, our official presentation being conducted here in the Spotless Stadium here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for the New South Wales Cowboys as Mr. Vickery once again congratulates our winning state of New South Wales. And we thank Mr. Vickery for the Perpetual Trophy here for 2018, a long-time supporter of our Sydney Royal Easter Show. And congratulations to all our competitors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do have one more official presentation to be made here tonight in our spotless stadium. And of course, this will be the presentation of the winner of the aggregate of each event. And of course, this has been a very, very close competition. The individual highest scoring competitor in all 4 facets of our rodeo competition. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Denise Ovens here to make the presentation here in our spotless stadium. And of course, the winner of the saddle bronc riding, the highest aggregate of the saddle bronc riding, ladies and gentlemen, will be the New South Wales competitor, Clint Pickering. Clint Pickering, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause? Wins the aggregate here in the State of Origin Rodeo Series in our bareback competition. And of course, Miss Denise Ovens there to make the presentation. Clint, I'll just get you to say a few words. Once again, great week here at the Sydney Royal Show in the bareback riding competition. You were 81, you're 82, you've had a great week, and it's good to see you come down in Sydney and shine.
Yeah, I got lucky, got a few decent horses to get on. Finally humped up and had a decent go riding for me state. Best I've ever ridden, so riding for a team, it's really picked me up and made me ride.
Well done, young man. How about another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, the highest scoring bareback rider. Now, the saddle bronc riding here this year, the highest scoring rider over the 5 rounds. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it goes to the man from the front. How about Mr. Denny Swadling wins the aggregate here in our State of Origin saddle bronc riding series. And of course, Denny's been competing here for 12 grueling nights. He's a saddle maker by trade from Carabubula. Hey, Denny, congratulations once again. It's been a great week in Sydney for you. I know you've been coming down here for quite a number of years, and you just must love coming down riding in this wonderful rodeo arena.
Yeah, I do love coming down here and riding down here, but this is my last year riding Origin for the Blues. So, yeah, good way to finish it. And thanks to all the boys, to the Sydney show, Jade, Eddie Gill, Shelley, everyone here that's put it together. Thanks very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause, and what a great way to finish his State of Origin career. Well, as we move down to the steer wrestling competition, and boy, oh boy, it was probably one of the most hotly contested events of our 2018 Origin Rodeo Series. But I'm proud to say a good friend of mine has won the aggregate here this year. How about a round of applause for the New South Wales cowboy, Tim Richardson? Well, he is one of the quiet-spoken competitors on the Australian rodeo circuit as Denise Ovens makes the presentation here to Tim Richardson, a man that comes from a big, long line of cowboys. Hey, Tim, congratulations. I know you're a quiet-spoken young man, but you must feel very, very proud of your state.
Yeah, I do, mate. It's yeah, much pleasure to come down here for the Blues, and yeah, had a good week, and yeah, hope to come back next year.
Well done, young man. You've done a wonderful job for your state. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come down to the final event, the final aggregate of our 2018 State of Origin Rodeo Series, and it's for the bull riding competitors. And once again, it's a boy from north of the border, Jack MacArthur, wins the aggregate here in our State of Origin Rodeo Series. He was a massive 85 points in round number 3. The big 6'2" cowboy, second generation cowboy, and I tell you what, he has certainly done his state of Queensland proud. Hey, Jack, congratulations, mate. Hey, I've seen you really come of age in the last probably 18 months up there in Queensland with your bull riding. And once again, here at the Sydney show, great way to finish off your show.
Yeah, I had a great week with a great group of fellas, and everyone rodeoed hard and give 100%, and that's all you can ask for.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the winners of the aggregate, the Queensland boys, and the Vickery Family Perpetual Trophy winners, New South Wales. Well, as we make our official photos here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly been a great series here tonight. And we hope that each and every one of you here in the Spotless Stadium have witnessed 5 grueling nights of rodeo competition. And it's great to see the New South Wales Blues get the win for their home state. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gill Brothers Rodeo Company and the Royal Agriculture Society, we thank you very, very much for coming out and witnessing round number 5, the 5th and final round of our rodeo competition. And we love bringing this series to you every year, ladies and gentlemen, so mark it on your calendars in 2019. That'll wrap things up here in the main ring, folks. I'll hand you back now to main ring control.
Thank you so much. Well done, Jake Smith and all the team, and go Team New South Wales. Just finally, a big thank you to the Vicky family Perpetual Trophy for their sponsorship. Robert,